guys, welcome to another episode of Jules Rambling. Today I'm going to... Alright, let's try that again. Something in the woods distracted her. Hi guys, welcome to another Jules Rambling. Today I'm going to introduce you to my Thoroughbred, Rose. Her registered name is Constant Lustre. Can you come a little closer? Is 11, turning 12 this April, but as most equestrians know, every thoroughbred in the world celebrates their birthday on January 1st, so she is now technically 12. I got her in June of 2010, bought her, they can't see me now. Why are you doing that? They can't see me. Alright, so I guess she wants me to film like this. No, alright. Got her 10 days after her last race from her owner, breeder, trainer, and she was born at Charlestown Racetrack, raised there until I got her as a 5-year-old.
Hi. Hello. You're so silly. What does my face smell like? What are you doing?
Ooh, that's warm breath. I, ever since I was a little girl, have loved thoroughbreds and horse racing. I know I'll get flack for this, but I love horse racing. And if you've ever been around a thoroughbred, you would totally understand why. You know, they love to run. This horse loves to run. She is obsessed with it. We get back from a 4-hour trail ride, you put her out in the field, and she runs. Like, they love running. So I've always wanted, ever since I was a little girl, a dapple gray thoroughbred mare from the track. That was my dream for years. So back in 2010, I bought my dream, a dapple gray thoroughbred mare. She quickly turned flea bitten. When she came in, her mane and forelock and tail were black. Her legs were black. She had like dark, what are you doing? Dark gray spidering up her legs and into her chest. I mean, she was gorgeous, and I was like, this is my dream. So I got her, and 10 days after her last race, she was trailered over by the trainer to the barn I was boarding at. She got off that trailer, and I thought, what did I just buy? She came off like a raging dragon. This horse was on fire. Feet flying, head high, snorting, screaming, and I was just like, oh, have mercy. I had been out of horses for a little over a year or two at that time, and my experience prior, I had only ever dealt with one other off-the-track thoroughbred, and she was easy. So, got her off the trailer, and I was like, oh gosh, I think I'm in over my head, but I loved her. And as you'll see through future videos, my passion is groundwork. I love doing groundwork. I'm not the most confident of riders, but I love being around horses, and even if I can't ride, I love groundwork. And I think there's so much value and importance to ground training. So she has had, I've had her 6 years. She has had 6 years of ground training. I mean, hands down, she'll do anything for you on the ground. Under saddle, she's a little different. I am lucky enough to have a trainer. The horse at the, I'll put her in the beginning of the video. Her name's Sapphire. That's my trainer's horse. She's boarding with us and is doing weekly training with Rose, and Rose is just a different horse, but we just laugh. We think she's got ADD and autism. She just doesn't seem to be wired right. I had one trainer working with her, and the more aggressive the training, the worse Rose was. If she did something wrong, the trainer would get strong in their commands and use a whip, and Rose was like, game on, I'm gonna fight you to the death. This new trainer has literally been such a blessing to us, because now not only is Rose still my fun companion on the ground, but she's also used for lessons and has been teaching a little 9-year-old how to canter. Magic? So, Rose is just unique and special. I find with training horses, you have to keep an open mind and an open heart to what their needs are. My 3 horses are all very different. With this one, if you verbally reprimand her for doing something wrong, she'll fight you. But if you show her, she's just so hard. Like, you can't get angry. This horse has taught me how to, no matter what, keep my calm and keep my cool, because if you get upset, it just makes her worse. And she's like, all right, I started a fight. So she's one that just needs the verbal praise. Now, if she does something wrong, she gets in trouble, but you have to know where that fine line is with her. Now, with my black mare in the week's video before, Magic, you can get verbally correct her, and she's just fine, and it's like, that does nothing for me. Whereas under saddle, you can get a little more.
What are you doing? You are so funny. You are so funny.
You can correct her under saddle when she's done something wrong, and she learns from it and moves forward, whereas this one will overreact and just start a fight. So I just feel like it's so important to know what your horse's needs are. And this one, she is very sweet and she wants to please, but when her brain seems to misfire, do I smell like peppermint? Your breath is so hot. She's just very sweet. She wants to please. So when she's done something wrong and you correct her, it seems to really upset her mentally. Like she gets so upset going, oh my gosh, I've made a mistake. My human hates me. I really think that that's her problem. She stands at about 15.3. She is an absolute cookie monster. She is banned from having treats, which is hard for the lesson kids. They love giving the horses cookies. But this one is so food oriented. She learns the routine. So she used to get the cookies in her stall after she gave a lesson, and now as soon as she goes in the stall, she just paws and it's like, I'm ready for my food, give me my food. And once she gets it, that's all she can think about. So she is no longer allowed to have cookies. She is one that is just very, because of the way her brain is wired, she gets distracted by things. You saw at the beginning of the video, the wind blew, something moved in the woods, and she was like, what? But I've done judge trail rides with her, and she does pretty well. She was recently diagnosed with head shaking syndrome, so if none of you have ever experienced it, it's basically layman's explanation. The nerve endings on the tip of the nose get overstimulated by sunlight, and basically it just is tingling and itching, and so it causes her to have this overstimulation in the nose, and she'll shake her head. Just randomly will just shake. We have found by using a nose net from Smartpak, I'll put a link to it below, that really helps. It blocks the sunlight. So if you block the sunlight from getting to the nose, it really, like, probably about 90% of the head shaking has been fixed by this. It's not a fix. There's drugs that you can put them on, but she's not a show horse. You can show in them, you just need a vet doctor's note saying that your horse has been diagnosed. Yeah, she is my special flower. I absolutely love her. She has been the horse of a lifetime for me. She was my heart horse. Can't believe that this June will be 7 years partnership. Looking forward to our future together. She is, the older she gets, the better she gets. So I'll probably feature her in future videos because she is just really fun to work with. Our next goal is learning how to lay down. Yeah, is that gonna be fun? Yes. Hello. Hello. Well, she's getting anxious, so I'm gonna let her go as I close out the video. So I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit about Rose. I feel like I get distracted when I try and explain my horses and their history. By them, by things around me, my brain always on the move. So anyway, I'll run through what she is again. She is a 12-year-old thoroughbred, registered name Constant Lustre, aka Rose. Use her for trail rides. I'm hoping to do some dressage with her in the near future. So again, I hope you enjoyed meeting her. Comment below if any of you have a thoroughbred, and if you do, if you got them off the track, where they race, their registered names, pedigree, etc. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. I am excited to try and do more equestrian videos. I plan to do some in the future with judge trail ride, obstacles, and different things. Again, please subscribe, like, give it a thumbs up, share with fellow friends and equestrians, and I would love to hear about your horses. Thanks for watching.